Okay, this aircraft was recovered from Port San Carlos water. It was actually shot down on D-Day. The pilot did a very good job of actually landing it in the water, but otherwise most of the perspex just smashed in the shots which caught the pilot. Also, bullet holes went through into the aircraft itself. While recovering the aircraft, we found that the main rotor gearbox is completely corroded. Magnesium gearbox, nothing left of it at all. Any other details? Right, within the hangar, this is the Beaver hangar. During the war, the actual hangar was shot up by a Harrier, and we patched over most of the holes, but it still remains quite leaky. The power source is off the mains, but the majority of the lighting was shot out during the war, and we haven't had time to fix it yet. The projects that we set the detachment from 70 aircraft workshops was the recovery of very expensive engines out of the Argentine helicopters, in this case the Pratt & Whitney twin pack from Bell 212, and also from engines out of the Pucará aircraft. These engines are the Isuzu 16G. As you can see, we don't really have any proper facilities for mounting the aircraft. The Isuzu 16G out of Pucará, they're all free turning. In a lot of cases, I imagine the innards would be quite acceptable for reconditioning and putting back into a new engine. This is Two-Field Workshop. It used to be the old Royal Marine Commando barracks. Unfortunately, on their advance into Stanley, they decided that they really didn't want to live here again, so they blasted the hell out of the place. When we arrived here to take over from Ten-Field Workshop, they'd done what little they could do in the time available, and so we set about firstly trying to rebuild our working and living accommodation, and then get on to more serious repairs for Liffey and our unit dependencies after we'd sorted the place out. See some Panhard armoured cars. The one to my immediate right was donated by the General to the Island Defence Force as the War Memorial. It's the best one of approximately 10 that were left behind by the former inhabitants. We have utilised one Panhard ourselves by removing a turret and hopefully fitting it with a winch as a workshop tug vehicle. Behind the Panhards is the R&I vehicle park, where we have vehicles awaiting labour and spares, etc.